Biafra recovery maka karya manawurawo Mafi bona choge Biafra recovery karya manawurawo Mafi bona choge Biafra recovery maka karya manawurawo Mafi bona choge Biafra recovery karya manawurawo Dinta jarabia nkene bugabaya we manadika dinta jarabia nkene bugabaya ogano chure aso coach patena bagati tindawo ogago chure aso coach patena bagati tindawo Brother Masikwala makine sirike kiweli sigiru basabo Esyo ima wanawa kesine yene marum makiwele ndoge biyego Imana bunkage makiwe iesendelu enye dia unine kero sabo Nduhewe mborabo weekend chuhasa nduhewe mborabo weekend chuhasa sabo
You cannot be doing phone and doing TV at the same time now.
Atutu alala nike atutu woro nike ni agbego ha Atutu alala nike atutu woro nike ni agbego ha Otu akoga de mbe Biafra ga bia atutu ndega ora Otu akoga de wo mbe Biafra ga biaru atutu ndega ora Tacoma Mafi bona choge Biafra recovery karya mano Mafi bona choge Biafra recovery karya mano ulugo Mafi bona choge Biafra recovery karya mano ulugo Wanya gana Biafra do gana
Thank you for joining me.
Asemo wanile yala omo Biafra kanyi kele tupo kike Onye furo no dibo Wezi anyi mazi na modikal dike Obiago wetobu gibo na abo Wekwelugo na obonye tupo dijelalo Wekwelugo Sina chuku akarakam sina chuku aburu Victoria wankwa Ndom sina chuku akarakam sina chuku na buru Victoria Mankwa Afamolugo Nembia kene na mbole koloni wepugo Mami movia kene Nembia kene na mbole koloni wepugo Nama Ayala wala na la unke chuku kwera inankwa Ayala wala na la unke chuku kasiranye Ala Biafra Tacoma, Biafra, Sicily, Tacoma.
Thank you for joining me. Fabio Ifediche, thank you. Ren Beckley, thank you. Fred Rick.
Akukarika Wanye morungwa Nkene wegara Oga gogora awusa Mata ulala Biafra Oga gogora awusa Mata ulala Biafra bara
Thank you. Obichino, thank you.
Butoza biago, agona chamba biago, dogune chile.
Butoza,
agona chamba biago, dogune chile. Mwachina mareju, iwe kwelugo na buchi Biafra kalo. Enyo habiago ziwakwa wano sosai kemoja kamba. Enyo habiano ziwakwa wano sosai kemoja kamba. Omenejimo omewane umwachi ova moja mano. Father, Ambassador of Peace. Maka Oberenwa High Priest One Butozo Someone of the Lord Oberenwa Chineke tere mmanụ Kaka nwa Jehova
I can see
Maka Zuma Rock
Thank you.
Oshekebo Rock Asị ka Chukwu kabiama na-edu anyị na-eje n'alata N'aha Chukwu kabiama Solo si pasi boya Obogu mewo Abia mama paki solo si pasi boya Mbani omekome.
All right, thank you. Tonight is a fundraising night, and we have about 1 hour and let's say 1 hour and 20 more minutes to go before we enter the Zoom. And I want to quickly bring you a special invitation from the PM, Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. My name is Raphael Chamakajere, aka Pastor Van Van Van. By the grace of God, I am the Deputy Communication Minister, and I also double as the personal armor bearer of my Prime Minister. Udoko Batubie. I don't give vam. I'm telling you, I had actually. No. When it comes to Biafra, we don't joke with it. We don't joke with it because it has to do with our life and death. It has to do with what? Life and death. Our life is tied to Biafra. And if you want to be a hindrance on the way, one day I beg. I'm telling you, I beg. without wasting further time, I want to welcome everyone that have joined me this particular evening here in Turin, Italy, and I welcome you all. There are some people that have encountered the truth. They have encountered the gospel. Some of them have been, deceiving themselves for a long time, saying, yes, the DOS is structure. DOS is wise. Now they have seen that DOS are nothing but DOS Nigeria. They have seen that DOS are nothing but criminals. They have seen that Chike Doziem is nowhere to be found. He's missing in action. When last did you see him? The last time you saw him, he came to admit to you that they sold out ESN. They gave it up. They gave ESN over to Nigeria governors. He came to say it with Onwo Jerry Jinede that they agreed with Nigerian politicians that the Nigerian politicians promised to be paying the ESN money, and then they gave ESN over to them. And now that Nigerian government feel that they have gotten what they want now, that they are now braggadocious and doing all what have you. And now he was claiming that they will come for them. What will you come? How? They have already given it up, and they didn't give it for free. They gave it for what? For money. That was when China Sanwa Satan came and told you that he got what? The lion's share. So even those that have been deceived to believe them, today they no longer believe that nonsense. Their eyes are open. Most of you, their eyes are open. And you see them, most of the time, they had this picture on their, as their screensaver or their profile picture. They had this picture as their profile picture, most of them. And then today, they have encountered the God of truth. They have encountered the true gospel of Biafra. Because this flag, this particular picture, every one of us know that the picture represents IPOB Nigeria or IPOB or DOS Nigeria. Let me actually go and, you need to click the picture, only the picture. Okay, now. They should know that this represents Nigeria, because you can see the colors that are showing there are nothing but green, white, and green. And then most of the people, if you come on our comment sections today, before anybody that is making comments and saying DOS is wise, they always have this picture. They will be supporting the criminals. But today, if you come on our comment, you see some of them, not a few, most of them actually have changed the picture and have put it with their own personal profile. But those that still have it, and yet you will see them, they are now commenting, why are you fighting the PM? Stop fighting him. Why are you crying? It means they have encountered the gospel. Their eyes are open. Some of them are no longer commenting. And even if they comment in support of Biafra freedom. So why I am here tonight is to tell them that there is a special invitation for them to come out and declare the counsel of heaven. There is a special invitation for them to appreciate what Chukwu Okike Abiama have done for them. Because the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government has opened his hands wide to receive the prodigal sons. Prodigal sons mean in the comment section that have received the light of truth. So the first thing you should do is go and change the profile picture. If you don't know how to change it, tell anyone that is acquainted with the system, let them change the profile for you. That is where your repentance begins from. So you go there now, because I saw some of them commenting on PM today, and I was saying, they are still coming, they are still, giving up this deception, and they are coming to the ways of truth. Only that when you come to the ways of truth, and you still have some of these, extra luggages, some of these corruptions around you, is a problem. Because we will still identify you as one of them if you don't remove it or you don't indicate. So those are indicated by making good, pleasant comments that is geared towards their freedom, or that is actually a positive comment that means that they have received the light. the thing you should do now is go and delete that picture. Delete it. Another picture is nothing, but picture shows who you are. It identifies you as IPOB Nigeria. It identifies you as DOS Nigeria. So what you will do is you will remove that picture, and then the next step you will do is, because when you receive the light, you don't keep quiet. Like the blind man whose eyes were opened by Christ. When Christ opened his eyes, and then the Pharisees that were against Christ saw him, and then he was saying, my eyes are open. He hid me. He hid me. Then the Pharisees were telling him, keep quiet, stop shouting, stop calling his name. He said, why are you people telling me to stop shouting? I was blind. Now I can see. And you are telling me to keep quiet? He was shouting. He opened my eye. He hid me. He hid me. He is the healer. He is the truth. That is what is expected of you. You are expected to shout recklessly. You are expected to raise the dust. You are expected to pull the roof. You are expected to destroy their idols. You are expected to come out and say, we support the Prime Minister. And you are expected to testify of the goodness of Chukwu Okike Abiama in your life. That once you were blind, but now you can see. Once you were in the dark, but now you can see. Once you were IPOB Nigeria, but now you are IPOB genuine, the real IPOB. You know, once you were DOS Nigeria, now you are Biafra Republic Government in exile and in the de facto. That is the beginning of your redemption. That is what you do to let the world know that na ịhapụgo ekwensu na ngwa ọrụ ya niile, that you have abandoned the devil and every of his works. That's what you do. And today, that there is fundraising, and you know it is the fundraising that actually kept us going up till now. Now that you are no longer part of those that will keep going under the comment section, when the PM brings a picture of weapons that were recovered from the criminals and post it, some of those idiots will go and start looking for how to lie about it or use propaganda or edit and say he's bringing pictures from wherever. And PM just to make people know that they are fools, he now had to bring the video proper and show them the video of that particular picture. You understand? So now that you are delivered and you are no longer among the criminal and lying propagandists, you have to declare your counsel by coming to support the fundraising today. Supporting the fundraising today will be a sign that your redemption is complete and proper. No matter how much you support it, it doesn't matter. Your heart of repentance means a lot. So this picture should no longer be part of you, because this picture does not represent Biafra. It is showing Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never be behind the Nigerian flag. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, onye ndu himself, Ohamadike ndi Igbo niile, Ohamadike Biafra, can never put his picture behind green, white, green. Never. So you have to remove it. You have to remove it, okay? So you have to remove that picture, and then today, come and testify. I'm telling you, we are going to give you time to tell us how you were redeemed, and that is why you came to join the fundraising. You understand? Or you come into this program that as I'm live now, you can hit the link is already there. The link is already there. You can hit the link now and join me here and tell us how once you were blind, but now you can see. And tell us how once you were fighting the PM, but now you have been delivered and you support the PM. So the link is there. And if you have my phone number, let me put it on display. I put my phone number on display now. So you can call the number right now and testify of the goodness of Chukwukabiama in your life and tell us how you will begin to do good now. And just like the master told them when they confessed and they repented, he told them, your sins are forgiven you, go and sin no more. I want to tell you that the authority to declare you free and to go and sin no more, I have it. I will declare it today. I am Pastor Van Van Van. And if you feel that, hey, okay, you small Van Van Van, don't worry. The PM will give me the nod to tell you. Or you come to the fundraising today and declare your repentance and support the movement. The Prime Minister will be there to receive you and he will tell you, Nwanna, Nwanne, you are forgiven. Go and sin no more. Okay? Somebody is already in the link there. I see. All right, one minute. Take the microphone. Yeah, you can speak up. What you making?
Good evening, my fellow Biafrans. Good evening, good afternoon. Depending on the different locations. I've been trying to get to be live there, but I don't know how to.
Thank God you are here now. You are here now.
I'm so happy to be Biafran. I'm also very happy to be an Igbo man. I must tell you, and I'm very happy that my sister is making us happy again. It was about losing hope when our leader got arrested. Thank God today we are moving. Hello? Are you hearing?
Sorry, I was responding to a call. I don't know what happened to him. He disappeared. I was attending to a call. Okay, Mazi Christian, you are there. Please, anybody watching, if you're watching, the link is there. Grab the link. Come in. Come and share your testimony with us. Tell us, once I was blind, now I can see. Once I was deaf, now I can hear. Once I was IPOB Nigeria with this picture, now I have removed it, or I want to remove it. Please, can somebody help me on how to remove it to show that I am no longer part of their shenanigan? Please call me or come in tonight. We have a short time. We have about 1 hour before we go for the fundraising, and I want you all to prepare. The link to the fundraising is on the description. The Zoom link, I made sure I put it, both the Zoom link and the phone numbers and everything. You need to connect to the Zoom tonight, 7 p.m. Biafra time. It is there. Mazi Christian, please grab the microphone. You are welcome.
My dear brother, good day to you. I've been under the weather for like 1 week now, you know.
Yeah, sorry.
I tell you, but God is good, and God has blessed Biafra. There's nothing any man can do about that, you know. So I don't know, because like I said, I've been under this weather. So I see that a lot has happened. I just got myself back today, but from what I'm hearing, a lot has happened. A lot more is happening. The zoo, I have no doubt in my mind that moving forward from the time we've been speaking for like a couple of months now, I told you that it's going down and down and down, and there's no way back, because God has done what he has to do. He has raised men, you know, to destroy the wall of Jericho.
What you're saying is that the only way in the zoo now is the way down, no way up.
Yeah, no way up. Absolutely.
The only way is the way down. No way
Absolutely. Up. No way up. God has raised men like our PM, like our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, and he has raised other men to follow suit, to make sure the zoo, that evil entity goes down, because he's been a hindrance to mankind. It's been a disgrace. Danjuma describing Nigeria, Danjuma describing Nigeria as a did he say shame to the world or
yes,
a disgrace?
Nigeria is not a war front. He says it's a war front and it's a disgrace to the world.
Yeah. Yeah, they ain't seen nothing yet. America will say they ain't seen nothing yet. How do they talk to American people? You ain't seen nothing yet.
They ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't seen nothing yet. The zoo never say anything yet. If they know what is good for them, do the right thing and save your ass a little bit, because it's gonna be down, no way back. You know, the from what I've just seen, the level of buy in the north, in Plateau, in this and that, and the Nigerian military, they are nowhere to be found because they are all working together with the terrorists buying people everywhere. So it's like no, it's finished. The zoo is gone. You know, we thank Kabiama. He kept his word. His year is here and his knee is knee. So, and during this time also, my condition was Nnamdi Kanu's appearance, the last one. I just knew, I told a friend, I said, look, forget it, that I know, we understand the game plan, but they failed already. They failed woefully. Because Nnamdi Kanu, they are, including all these people following him around who said they are this or that, the elders from Biafra, wherever, what they want is for the man to cave in. They want Nnamdi Kanu to kind of compromise somewhat, but they meet the wrong person. Because a man who has met with God, a guy who has confronted God and God gave him his word, he can never go back. Never, ever. And in fact, in recent time, God is strengthening him in such a miraculous way. No, you can't even understand the level of miraculous strength and healing and energy that most people who don't understand God, they underestimate God, you know. And that is why even in my heart of hearts, I have no doubt that Biafra is a project in the hand of God. He has raised men to execute it to the fullest. And the promise, the word he gave Nnamdi Kanu is what our PM is bringing to a logical conclusion. Everybody will see and everybody will testify. How many years? In about a year or two, look at where we are. Look at what is happening all over the world. The zoo is finished. Multi-dimensional finish. 9 zoo they face now. So I feel sorry for people who still they do this and that. It's just I'm somewhere now at work. If the program starts, I will see if I can come in, or maybe through phone. If I can call you, maybe I can call you. I don't know, but whichever way, because I'll be finishing 8 o'clock. So, but I will see if I can come in. Biafrans need to tune in, because, like I say, we are there now on the doorstep of our freedom. It's happening. It's happening. This is it. This year, the handwriting is very much on the wall. You know, I can't be happier than what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing Biafra right there. You know, so my urge to every Biafran is to know that your redemption, your freedom is here right now. Just get up and grab it, because God has given it unto us. God bless you, my brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mazi Christian. Thank you and I appreciate you. Please get well quick and be strong, okay? All right. Get well quick and be strong, and you are doing well. You do support, and some of the contributions are very, very vital, you know. And without you people that come to support, no man is an island. You can be here. No, sometimes you will talk and you're tired. If there is no support for you, you will not be encouraged. But this support means that you know, you are not alone, and there are many people that have the same thought and the same mindset and the same gospel to deliver. So I really appreciate it, and it will be very good that you stay healthy. Thank you so much for watching. Now, yes, Mark G Best Channel said, yes, I saw one of them commenting on PM's post 2 days ago, and his comment was not against PM, but in support of what PM posted. I quickly told him to go and change the profile since he has repented. Very important, very important, very important. So that's why, you know, some of you may not want to, you know, show your face here, no problem, because you know how terrible they are and how wicked they are. They send people to go after people to buy them. That's what they do. When they see that you have repented, sometimes they plan you. You know, it is those that have lion hearts like us that come out and show their face. Most of the people are afraid because they know that these people are murderers. They join the zoo army to murder because people that have the mindset to be calling the zoo and telling them, look at this picture, look at this one, they are funding this thing, they are funding this thing. We are reporting them, not knowing that the people, most of the people that are coming out, they are people that have already resolved that they have no business with Nigeria anymore. So you're reporting people that have no business with Nigeria, you're wasting your time because they will never go back to Nigeria. They will never support Nigeria. They know that Nigeria is gone, and in their own mind, Nigeria is dead. So they can never, ever be afraid of you because you want to come and bring their picture. And so if you are those guys that is afraid of bringing your picture, you can come out in your audio and let us hear your voice. That's why my number is here. Call me in this audio. Number is WhatsApp only. Call us and tell us how redeemed you are and tell us some of the threats that they are giving to you, because we know most of them are already giving you threats already. They're already giving you threats. And because how can you be giving your fellow Biafrans threats? Because they have found the truth. You cannot threaten Boko Haram. You cannot threaten Nigeria. I mean, even those of us that have been giving Nigeria army woto, you are not happy about it. Can you imagine somebody that says he's fighting for Biafra and we are giving Nigeria army woto, and they are angry, and they will come out and they will tell you, yeah, you cannot be buying military men, people in uniform. They are buying them. That's what a Biafra agitator is telling you. People in their uniform, you don't go after them. And these people in uniform are the people buying innocent people. The video that we saw yesterday from Plateau, didn't you see it? Students were running. They were shooting them. And it was people in military uniform. In military uniform. Buying them. Some of them were shouting, they want buy also. They want buy also. They are shooting also. They are shooting also. I'm telling you. They were running. And they were shooting the military men. Shooting them. And then when we give them woto, and we show their pictures, how some of them are hugging feet, some of them are bent like crayfish, some of them, their face has turned to tomatoes. Some of you see them, and then we put the woto. Some of them are for some of them are not steering ofe the red. And we are mocking them because that's what they do to our people. And then you will come and say, I will report them. They are paramilitary men. They are paramilitary. And you will see, open your mouth. Erasmus, don't go anywhere. Erasmus, come back. And they will come and be reported. They are paramilitary men. They are paramilitary men. So if you have been delivered and you are free, please give testimony, because the Bible says that they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. So the word of your testimony is what you overcome by. And
yeah, you're making a valid point. This is a very, very crucial point you are giving out to our people, because it's a multidimensional approach in which the zoo will finally be decimated. So those who have seen the light, like I'm getting some feedback too from people back home, you know, so if you've seen the light, you don't necessarily have to put yourself in jeopardy. You can, you know, like, yeah, come out, you know, without your image or whatever, but keep doing what you are doing, because the job is psychological, is diplomatical, is every high stake, so you can behind the scene be operating for the goal which of our agenda. So it's important for them to know that there is no need for you to be afraid to show your image or whatever. You can be doing what you are doing now that you've seen the light. You've been your eyes is open, because it's obvious that, yeah, the zoo is gone. Absolutely, there's no way back. People are saying it, including those who are not even Biafra, including those who were even some obedient people. They are all seeing it with their eyes. They are confessing it that there's no way back for the zoo. So you can be doing what you are doing behind the scene and not necessarily coming out if you feel like your safety will be compromised. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. Erasmus, please, before the network is kicking you left, right, and center now, please grab the mic, Erasmus.
I think it's what I wanted to quickly chip in. Do you see, to tell you the evil of DOS Nigeria, right?
Yes.
You see that post, the military post that you talked about, where the student was shouting that it is the soldiers that are killing us. Do you know that DOS Nigeria posted it, and they posted it as government? They could not use Nigerian military. Emeka Gift, to be specific. Emeka Gift posted a video, and he did not use Nigerian military as stated by the girl who was on the video shouting Nigerian military are shooting on Nigerian soldiers. He posted it as government. And one IPOB Nigeria that was very green, white, green commented and said, a guy is even shouting soldiers are killing us in the post. So you see what is going on. These people are avoiding completely to mention anything Nigeria this is security in any of their posts. A glaring post like that, a whole IPOB, something like that, IPOB will make it go viral. You understand? Normal IPOB will make it go viral to show that this is what we have been saying. But this guy posted it and said government, even when the guy was shouting, just as AIT posted it, the same thing AIT said. So what is the difference between Brown Envelope Media House and TOS Nigeria?
Thank you.
Go and check, you will see the post there. Emeka Gift. You know.
Can you imagine? So it shows you that these people are really working. There is no doubt they are working with Nigerian government, with the military.
Yes.
Your network, hey. Your network didn't allow you to talk. You know, his network is hanging. You see that? You see that? These people are working with Nigeria. That's why they are DOS Nigeria. They are not IPOB. They are not. Since they have since left IPOB. Since. Because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of IPOB. And IPOB does not support Nigerian military. IPOB is completely against Nigeria. Anything Nigeria, IPOB is against it. That's what IPOB is against. So when somebody that claimed to be IPOB has now started sympathizing with Nigeria, what do you call them? It's DOS Nigeria. It's DOS Nigeria. They are not IPOB. Because that IPOB, if they add it to their name, they are polluting IPOB. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, is the leader of IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra. So these people, their workings with the Nigerian government, they are colluding with Nigerian military, have completely detached them from IPOB. Simple and short. It has detached them from IPOB. They no longer defend Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's legacy. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will completely fry. Can you imagine Mazen Nnamdi Kanu being out now?
Just watch out. I'm here. I was not kicked out. I'm here. Just watch out what is going to happen in the next few months. What is going to happen if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not released in the next few months? They are going to openly start attacking Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I'm telling you. Just write it down. They are going to openly start attacking him because right now Ejiofor is no longer there. That's the last connection that they had. So with Ejiofor not there, everybody now knows that DOS is not with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So automatically they are no longer part of IPOB and they are trying to validate themselves by all means. You understand? And the visitation of Nnamdi Kanu's wife to Ejiofor was part of that same situation of what is going on. So watch what is going to happen. Unless Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is released quickly, they are going to start attacking him openly. Just watch.
Exactly. That is completely correct because if they don't start attacking him, how will they validate Ifeanyi Ejiofor? Because they are more connected to Ifeanyi Ejiofor now than any other thing. You know, Ifeanyi Ejiofor is now their leader. It's now their redeemer. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, that is a nationalist, a Nigeria politician. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who contested for House of Rep. House of Rep. He contested for House of Rep. We saw the flyers. He is now the one that they prefer. Thank you so much for joining us. Our own Joy Irobi. Thank you for joining us this evening. So please, Umuchineke, Biafrans everywhere, especially those that have repented, that have been redeemed, those that has, you know, don't be shy. Let me tell you, I am Vam. I will defend you. If there's anybody that want to kick against you, Vam will defend you. As long as you have given up on this green, white, green, don't be shy. Come, tell them that Vam invited us. Come. Because I know what they have done to you. I know how they have destroyed your mentality. I am not talking to DOS. I am talking to all of you that have nothing to do with DOS, that have no position. You are just, what do they call you? They call you, supporters of financial supporters. Yes. Because them, those DOS, they don't give anything. No. They do not even make any financial support. All they do is to collect from you. So if you have been a financial supporter under their criminal system, and they keep telling you, go and attack Simon Ekpa, don't listen to Simon Ekpa. Now, you have carefully weighed every option, and now you know that Mazi Simon Ekpa is your PM. I see some of your comments, you know, even with your green, white, green. Some of you will write and say, my PM, our PM. So now that you have admitted he is your PM, don't be afraid that anybody will fight you. You know, don't be afraid that anybody will fight you. All you need to do is make sure you sin no more. Make sure what? You sin no more. And the first thing you do is go and delete this picture. Delete it. Delete it. If you don't have any picture to put, ask me. There are many pictures I will give you. Many beautiful pictures. You want me to show you pictures? Many beautiful pictures. If you need pictures to put, I'll show you. If it's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's pictures you need, there are five pictures of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Five pictures. You know, if you just go to Google and you say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pictures, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu pictures, you have it. Look at how can you compare this picture with that picture you put there? Let me remove this phone number. I think by now some of you must have seen my number. You see this picture? This is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Hamadike. Look how handsome, beautiful he is. Look the representation of Biafra. Look at his red cap on his head. And Biafra behind him. Do you understand? Are you still looking for picture? You don't need those. Is it my PM? Look at my PM. Look at fine face, fine hair, shiny hair. You see the hair shining, glittering with oil. They drop for the hair. Oil, they the head. I need one. Five pictures that you can use. Look at the pictures that you can use. You understand? Look at the picture. Pictures that you put the eye looking for you and looking at you. What are our pictures? So if it is problem of picture, Oyendu said this. This is Oyendu's picture. You can put Oyendu's picture with his prayer shower and where he told them that, oh Elohim, let Nigeria zoo continue to do mistake. Take pictures like this and put. Don't put green, white, green. Green, white, green is not supported anyway. Oyendu, this Oyendu. If Nigeria does not come to an end, it will bring all of our lives to an end. Put pictures like this that have message. Not green, white, green. Put top picture. There are pictures. You can go anywhere and edit it and make it, you know, as beautiful as you want. But this one Nigeria picture, green, white, green, delete it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will never appear in such a background of green, white, green. And look, they now covered him behind, inside green. You see that the other shape? They covered him with Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have emerged from Nigeria. He has defeated Nigeria. He can never be part of Nigeria. So, like I'm telling you, don't be afraid, because right now, all the people that were working, look at Ifa Ejiofor, he's now crying, shedding, you know, sweating with this crying. This one has now become like a talking neck. Look at him. You know, what they call Ozunagije. Look at how they have become. They've messed themselves up, and there's no more life in them. They are now like in the That's how they are now. Lifeless people, evil people, wicked people. So for you to show that you come tonight in this fundraising tonight and show your readiness to support the truth, the glorious truth of the gospel of heaven. Okay? Come tonight. The link is already on the description. The link is on our Twitters. The link is on our Facebook. The link is on our YouTube. The link is everywhere for tonight. In the next 45 minutes, we are going to be in the fundraising. So come in and support and tell us, give us your testimony there. Tell us how delighted you are to have encountered this truth and how you will never go back anymore. And you will sing the song, I will never ever go back to DOS, never go back to DOS, never go back to DOS anymore. I will never ever go back to the zoo, never go back to the, I will never go back to the zoo anymore. That will be your song. That will be your song. In the next 45 minutes, the Zoom will be open. I have over 230 of you watching right now. I need you all to get ready and join us in that Zoom. Some of us, you are ashamed. How will I come if I tell them now that I have, me? How about me that have said that? You have said a lot of nasty things, terrible things about PM. PM is not angry with you. You know who PM is angry with? The devil that possessed you. I will repeat myself. You have said a lot of terrible things, a lot of nasty things, a lot of unbelievable things, detestable things. You have cursed PM with all manner of curses. You have rained abuses on him. PM understands what was happening to you. I'm telling you, PM is not angry with you. PM is angry with that devil that possessed you. And every fight the PM has been fighting is against that devil that possessed you. I'm telling you, me that is speaking to you, that was a time that devil possessed me. So when I tell you we speak out of experience, there was a time that devil possessed me. But today you see, I will not talk like that. But today you see, yeah. So nobody will be angry with you if the integrity and the truth in you is evident that you have given up on DOS, that you have given up on Nigeria. Because when we say DOS, what we are saying is Nigeria. You know what we mean? So when we say DOS, we are not saying IPOB. So DOS has nothing to do with IPOB. You know it now. Erasmus just told you now that a video that people were shouting, Nigerian military are the one buying us, so military are buying us, they're buying us. Somebody who has been telling you DOS is wise, is posting it and he's saying gunmen. Who is gunmen? The gunmen, the people that they were gunning, they had their name, they knew them and they called their name, but they don't have the balls to tell you that Nigerian military are buying people. But we give them water, and we bring the pictures, we bring the video, and we'll show you. We'll show you all the pastes everywhere. How kissing hatchi say yotorosiaka can anwakorako. We'll show you. We'll show you guys. We'll show you how they run and leave their guns. We'll show you. We don't hide it. And we tell them, look, don't enter Biafra land with army uniform. Don't enter Biafra land with Nigeria army uniform. You will be trespassing. We tell them, we want them. And we tell our people, your brother, your sister, your family members, they are in the police, they are in the Nigerian army. Tell them, don't come to Biafra land representing Nigeria. Or otherwise, you'll begin to write obituary everywhere. Okay? Rosario Alto, your device is not connected. Do something about it so that I'll bring you in. Okay? Your device is not connected. That's what it's telling me here. So do something about it. Connect it well, or go out and come in and connect it well so that I'll be able to bring you in. Okay? So that said, you have all known. So let me see if I can get some quick updates from the PM. There's a video I saw on the PM. I want to know if it is playable on YouTube. Let me tribute to my Biafran heroes. This thing looks like. Okay, I think it could be playable on YouTube. So let me see. Rosario, hold on, Bibi, hold on. I will play. I want to set my this thing. Please let me refresh it very quickly before I bring that video. Okay, Rosario Auto, you are yet to get your device. All right, no problem. Maybe you don't know how to do it. Okay. Open this. Okay, so we're going to play this now.
Since World War II, there has not been another tragedy that resembles the scope of the Holocaust in any way, but there are many cases in which the world stands on the side and does not prevent genocide and does not prevent mass murder. It can be Biafra or Cambodia or Rwanda or Sudan.
We do not have a date set aside to commemorate what happened in 1967.
I think there's no need for that because you'll be reopening old wounds.
It's not the duty of people who are not involved to deny the pain of people who are involved. In Nigeria, there's this big embargo about Biafra. You must never talk about Biafra. We have to move on. You have to forget. You have to just move on. Forget about it. But it's not the duty of people who are not there to forget. If the people who suffered want to forgive and forget, it's their prerogative and they can do that at their will. Well, Steve Jobs, has anybody read his autobiography? Yeah, he stopped going to church because he read about the Biafra War. He said, if Christians can do that to people, why should I worship that God? I don't agree with him, but that's his view. He felt so bad about the war. Bernard Kouchner, former French foreign minister, remember him in Kosovo, digging every last bone to understand what happened in Kosovo.
Do you hear that? Steve Jobs stopped going to church because of what they did to Biafrans. He said, if Christians can do that to their fellow Christians, what will I be going to do in church? I think I need to start it afresh from that speech of Netanyahu, because there was some noise at the background. I hope it will be better for me. Let me see. Okay.
Since World War II, there has not been another tragedy that resembles the scope of the Holocaust in any way, but there are many cases in which the world stands on the side and does not prevent genocide and does not prevent mass murder. It can be Biafra or Cambodia or Rwanda or Sudan.
We do not have a date set aside to commemorate what happened in 1967.
I think there's no need for that because you'll be reopening old wounds.
It's not the duty of people who are not involved to...
Did you hear that? A journalist asked him, there is no date set aside to commemorate what happened in 1967. The Fulani man that the journalist asked said there will be no need for that. It will be like opening old wounds. Old wounds. Wait, is Biafra old wounds? Are they still not wounding us today? Huh? They are still wounding you, and they said they don't want to open old wounds, but they keep wounding you. Did they ever stop wounding you? The answer is no. Ever since they started wounding you, they continue to wound you to the extent that they have sworn that you will never be president in their country. Listen to that part. Please pay attention to this. In fact, I'm listening to this for the first time here. I just saw it on the PM. I believe that it could be possible to play it. So we are following it together. At the same time, I want to repeat that Mokbe's question. Mokbe asked a salient question there. You know, Mokbe asked a very salient question here. Somebody should listen. Now, okay, let's take Mokbe's question.
What happened in 1967?
I think there's no need for that because you'll be reopening old wounds.
It's not the duty of people who are not involved to deny the pain of people who are involved. In Nigeria, there's this big embargo about Biafra. You must never talk about Biafra. We have to move on. You have to forget. You have to just move on. Forget about it. But it's not the duty of people who are not there to forget. If the people who suffered want to forgive and forget, it's their prerogative, and they can do that at their will. Well, Steve Jobs, has anybody read his autobiography? Yeah, he stopped going to church because he read about the Biafra War. He said, if Christians can do that to people, why should I worship that God? I don't agree with him, but that's his view. He felt so bad about the war. Bernard Kouchner, former French foreign minister, remember him in Kosovo, digging every last bone to understand what happened in Kosovo. But where did he start? He started in Biafra. He was there as a Red Cross volunteer. He resigned from the Red Cross. He said, we can't be impartial in such a situation. He founded Médecins Sans Frontières, MSF, because of the Biafra situation. And that's what Biafra did to him. John Lennon returned his MBE to the Queen because of the Biafra War.
As a protest against violence and war, especially Britain's involvement in Biafra, which most of the British public aren't aware of, because all the press, TV and radios slant all the news from Biafra. All the stuff I learned on Biafra from journalists, off-the-cuff folks, is a different story, and I began to be ashamed of being British. And I'm a patriotic nationalist, if the truth were out, and Yoko can vouch for that. I'm always fighting about what Britain invented, radar, and what all the different things we've done. But every day I just began to worry a bit more about it, and I was going to send the MBE back anyway. I could have done it privately, so the press would have found out anyway. You would have been here a week later instead, less impact.
Did you see that? That is John Lennon, a very popular British musician. John Lennon. He returned his award. He said he is supposed to be a patriotic British. He returned his award. And he said, how can I? He said, I would have been able to return it in private, but I had to call a press conference and return it. If I returned it private, you would have also known, but he made it public. That is how important it was for him to show his humanity, to show the humanity in him. But today, DOS Nigeria are even worse than the people that even got involved in buying Biafrans. Eh? Do you understand? People that are not white people, they with pain, they reject everything that anybody that supported Biafra war gives to them. Continue.
Jimi Hendrix was playing concerts to raise money for the children in Biafra. He was raising money to feed people like me. I would have died if those flights hadn't come in. 3,170 flights in 3 years that came in with all the food we wanted because there was no way to feed Biafra. And of course, part of the war strategy was to starve and kill everybody. Akanu Ibiam, he had all the awards from here. CBE, MBE, everything, right up to the knighthood. He returned all of that to the Queen because of the war.
If you came away from some of the earlier tragedies of the Biafran War and some of the wars in Africa and the AIDS things I photographed, there wasn't enough darkness.
The next piece is also by Alex Baranovsky. It's called Biafra, and this was actually written for a documentary which just came out at the beginning of this year. The documentary is called McCullen, and it's about the very famous war photographer Don McCullen, who traveled around the world over the last 30, 40 years, taking the most extraordinary photographs, mostly of war-torn areas. And Biafra was a former province near to Nigeria. They had a
tributes to my Biafran heroes. Tributes. Very powerful, very important tribute. Mazi Christian, do you want to say something about this video?
Yeah, Pastor Wambamba, yeah, that is a very touchy, very moving video, as a matter of fact. You know, so yeah, it's well put because, like John Lennon, you know, these are people who knew about the genocide, the atrocity that were committed against Biafrans, and the world stood and watched, and they know the part that Britain, he is a British citizen himself, so he knew the part his government played. And this is supposedly a Christian nation, because Britain said they are a Christian country, and they are committing this type of evil against a fellow Muslim, a fellow Christian country. So that is why I think it was Steve Jobs who said, how can it be believe or be a Christian, well, of course, like the writer said, it's his personal opinion. He doesn't believe, that is his own personal, because Steve Jobs, he wondered how can Britain, supposedly Christian nation, allow this to happen?
Thank you.
Millions
Steve
of
Jobs, well, I'm telling you, Steve Jobs refused to be a Christian.
Yeah, because how do you reconcile that you say Britain is a Christian country, yeah, and you are supporting terrorists, Islamism to decimate, to massacre other Christians in different places? Who does that? So these are hard questions.
And up to today, they are still supporting them to do
Exactly. It's not a couple of months ago that David Cameron, who is the mouthpiece of the government of this country, declared Nigeria an Islamic country. Then you begin to wonder, how do you do such a thing that a country that more than half of the population are non-Muslims, and you are calling the country a Muslim? And a guy said to me, because Nigeria is a member of OIC or whatever that Babangida took them into. I said, no, but that's not a reason for that. They know what the agenda is by declaring Nigeria Islamic, because Nigeria is also a member of CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, and the World PF, the World Christian Association. But he did not declare Nigeria a Christian nation, but he declared Nigeria, David Cameron declared Nigeria a Muslim country. So why would...
How many Muslims are there in Nigeria? Are there more Muslims than Christians? Are there more Muslims than traditionalists? Are there more Muslims than other belief system? Is Nigeria not supposed to be a secular state?
Exactly.
That is Britain an Islamic state? Because there are some Muslims in Britain. So that somebody can come out tomorrow and declare Britain an Islamic state. Are they going to keep quiet about it?
Exactly. That is why I say that a country that more than half of the population, because let's just say for the sake of argument that Christian Muslims are 50-50, which is not, even by the way. Christians are more. I'm telling you the gospel truth. But let's just say for the sake of argument that Christians and Muslims are half-half. How about the traditional believers who are also runs in millions of them? So are you now going to force all these people into a religion? I mean, how do you reconcile that? And he did. This was a couple of months ago. So that's to tell you that they've never changed. So that's something that makes Steve Jobs not to even believe in Christianity. It's what is still obtained today. They are still practicing it. And you see that these people, quite frankly, what they require is iron hand, force for force. That is why when they come, because if you coward in, they will finish you. This is how they operate. You see what happens when the Iran hit Israel will hit them 10 times harder. Then they will know. Our land today, if not for God that has raised this PM to carry the mantle from where Onyendu stopped, I am telling you, all this thing happening in Plateau, in Benue, in Taraba, whatever, it would have been happening way more in our place. But the thing is that what they need is iron hand. If you mess, you become their piece of cake, because they are bullies by nature. That is what they are bullies. They don't believe in peace. They don't want to live it. They just conquer. That is what it's all about. So this is the situation. But yeah, I feel sorry for the people. This video is well documented.
Thank you so much, Mazi Christian. And that is the much we can take right now. I need to get my studio and get ready for the fundraising. The fundraising is coming up in the next 25 minutes. And in the next 25 minutes, you should be joining us in the studio, in the Zoom. And Warri Sister is coming. Maybe we'll give Warri Sister another 5 minutes, because we should be shutting down to prepare for the fundraising. Warri Sister, please come in as you come to grab the mic. Just 5 minutes, not more than that.
My brother, you not go reach 5 minutes, sir. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. What is wrong with the Christian CAN, whatever they are? Why are they not protesting against this call that David Cameron called Nigeria a Christian, a Muslim country?
An Islamic,
where are they?
An Islamic. He called Nigeria an Islamic state.
Islamic country. And they kept quiet. So which means all of them they are Muslim. If they cannot speak for themselves, and
you know why they kept quiet?
Died.
You know why they kept quiet? If they talk, Britain will not give them visa again to come to England.
Exactly.
To do what in the England? What is in the England that you are coming to do? Can't they go to somewhere else? This is exactly what they
if Biafra is declared, will England come near us in development? They know that they know they cannot. They can't even come near us.
And that is what they are scared of, because they know that we are too much. That is exactly what they are scared of. We will beat them for everything. The only person we'll be competing with is America, not even Russia. The only person we'll be competing with is America. And the Christians, the so-called Christians, they are sitting down there and they are calling Nigeria a Muslim country. They cannot open their mouth and talk. They cannot talk. They cannot even challenge. Not even one word from them. They kept nude. And Obodela, they call him this man from Benue, or what is his name? Danjuma. Danjuma said, he said, when you keep quiet, they will kill you one by one. Christian, that we kill all of you one by one if you don't speak. If you don't speak, that we kill all of you one by one.
They use spy. They use spy. I beg. They use spy.
What is
spy? Yes. Spy. You understand? Yes, yes. You know that we kill all of you one by one. If you don't get up and carry this thing up by your hand, you cannot sit down there. Somebody from another country, somebody from somewhere else that doesn't know anything is telling you you people are Muslim country, and you kept. Can a Christian or venture say that it's a Christian country? Can they open their mouth and say, "Oh, this Christian country"? Can they look at about Job in Lagos there that they arrested? One word that he said, they arrested him. And this Christian, in short, I will not go to church again too. Me, I'm not going to church again. That man that refuses to go to church because of Biafra, me, I'm not going to church again. I'm going to convince my people.
Your 5 minutes is over, my sister. If you see me in church, if you see me in church, it's because maybe they are doing the naming ceremony, dedication. I will just go and support them. And my people that invited me. I don't belong to any church.
First, remember, 1 minute, just 1 second. Let me just quickly tell you this thing. You see, the problem, there's this agreement that the Britain and the Northern Fulanis have. That is why they are, because it's like I do pre-quote quo, like I do for you, you do for me. They say, okay, you allow access, free access to oil and gas. Also, this oil bunker you see happening, if they end up in their, I'm telling you the truth, they are part of it. They end up with that. So therefore, and in return, they say, okay, we will support you to Islamize, to make Nigeria an Islam. This is what is playing out, but they failed already. All of them has failed. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. There's somebody that came in. I wanted to ask you to, because I really was waiting for anybody that will come and tell us how God has delivered them from DOS Nigeria. I didn't see. I saw one Isaiah in the room, but you have disappeared. I would have given you the mic if you are somebody that is coming to testify of the goodness of Chukwu Kabiam. But don't worry, we still have time for it, even during this fundraising or after the fundraising. There will always be time for testimony. Testimony time, blessing time. So we'll be giving time for testimony for those that have been delivered from the grip of DOS and they are now in the life-saving Biafra Republic government in exile. Thank you very much, Umuchineke. The Lord bless you all. Until I see you again in the next 20 minutes when we'll be in the fundraising. Sorry, and goodbye for now. Please join me and everyone else for the fundraising in the next few minutes. Thank you. Let me give you the, okay, for those that are thinking about registering for Finland, ID card and everything, this one is the jingle.
You are welcome to the United States of Biafra Security Administration website, the only approved online portal for Biafra citizens' ID card application and event registration. Click on the register button on the menu list if you are a first-time visitor. Fill in your name, phone number, email, and preferred password to create your user account. Check your email inbox for the account verification link from Biafra Security Administration. Click on the Verify Here Now button in the email to complete the verification process After verification, log in to your account. Upon login, a pop-up message will ask if you want to access the application forms. Click on Go to see the overview and the privacy statement page. Please read carefully and tap Agree and Submit button to view the online application form page. Choose between two types of application forms, the ID card application form and the non-ID card application form. Ensure you read through the descriptions of each before making your choice. Once you select your application type, the application form will open to you for you to fill. Fill the entire form with accurate information and upload any required documents. To avoid errors, jot down answers to questions on paper before completing the online form. After successful filling the application form, you will be redirected to the Jumio verification page to verify your identity. Ensure the uploaded identity document matches the one used for verification. After successful Jumio verification, proceed to the payment page to make payments for your ID card. Upon successful payment, you will receive email confirmation. Please allow up to 7 days for administrators to review your application and make approval. Ensure all information provided is correct to avoid rejection and account suspension for security reasons. Make sure you comply with directives and guidelines provided throughout the process. Thank you. For your event registration to Finland Convention, kindly click on the Events button on our website menu. This will direct you to the event page. Select the Finland Convention event. You will be taken to the login page. If you have an existing user account, log in with your email and password. Once logged in, access the convention application form. Fill out the form correctly and select your preferred ticket type. Click on the Pay Now button to make payment for your 2024 Finland Convention event tickets. After successfully submitting your application, wait for 7 days for administrators to review and approve your application. Upon approval, your event ticket will be emailed to you. Please ensure that your email address and all other information provided are accurate to avoid any issues with your application. See you all in Lahti, Finland from November 29th to December 3rd, 2024. Biafra, peace, unity, and freedom.